Diary of a Future Worker. Monday, the 9th of June. School is making us think about careers, like really think. We've got a careers advisor coming in next week, and we're supposed to have a plan or at least an idea of what we want to do with our lives. I don't know what I want to do. I just know what I don't want to do. My uncle works in demolition. Every time I see him, he's got a new story about a near miss, some dodgy scaffolding, some guy that's lost a finger or worse. He makes it sound like a war zone, and I don't fancy getting caught in the crossfire. Dad says it's honest work, that we need people to knock stuff down so that new things can be built. But I don't see him rushing to put a hard hat on or get soaked through in the middle of November. It's got to be something better than that. Wednesday, the 11th of June. We had a classroom discussion today. Miss Carter told us to write a list of things we want from a job. Everyone said stuff like good pay, job security, and I added, not getting crushed by falling debris. Then we had to list the things that we don't want. That was easier. I don't want to stand outside in the freezing cold. I don't want to breathe in dust all day. I don't want to have to worry about the company folding every time there's a recession. Tom's dad works in tech. He gets to work from home some days, has a decent salary, and he goes on business trips to places that aren't another muddy field. That sounds way better than working in the pouring rain. Friday, the 13th of June. I watched a YouTube video today about construction site accidents. One guy got buried under rubble. Another fell from a platform because he wasn't given the right safety gear. Made my stomach turn. Why would I choose that for a job? Why would anyone? Monday, the 16th of June. Careers advisor tomorrow. I'm supposed to have a list of jobs I'd consider. I've written down tech, engineering, pharmaceuticals, things that actually have a future. I left construction and demolition off the list. No point in thinking about jobs that might not even exist in 20 years, not when machines are taking over. Mum says I'm being too quick to judge, that all jobs have risks, but some risks seem more worth it than others. Tuesday, the 17th of June. The careers meeting was weird. The advisor was nice enough, but when I said I wanted something stable, something safe, she actually suggested construction. She said, we'll always need people to build and demolish things. I wanted to ask her if she'd ever been on a construction site. I then brought up automation, but she waved it off. Said some jobs will change, but people will always be needed. Not sure I buy that. She also mentioned the thrill of working in demolition. That's what they call it? A thrill? When you don't know if you'll go home in one piece? I left feeling like I needed to prove her wrong. Some careers are better than others. Some careers actually care about the people doing the work. Thursday, the 19th of June. I told Uncle Jack about the careers meeting. He laughed. Are they still peddling that old rubbish? He told me about a guy he worked with for 15 years who got laid off without warning. Said he killed himself as a result. Said loyalty doesn't mean much when the economy shifts. Said the bosses make their money no matter what, but the workers? Disposable. I asked him if he'd do it all again. He went quiet for a bit and then he said, if I had a choice? Probably not. Monday, the 23rd of June. I've been thinking a lot about what Uncle Jack said. I looked up salaries. A demolition worker makes decent money until there's no work. Then you're stuck hoping another job comes up before the bills pile up. A software engineer earns more, works in an office, and doesn't have to worry about getting hit on the head by falling concrete. Seems like an easy choice to me. Wednesday, the 25th of June. Some of the boys in my class say they're going into construction because their dads do it. Some actually like the idea of working with their hands. Fair enough. But I wonder if they know what they're really signing up for. Hard hats don't stop everything. High-vis vests don't make you invincible. And a handshake promise from a boss certainly doesn't guarantee you a future. Friday, the 27th of June. Miss Carter asked me today why I was so against construction. I told her it's dangerous, unstable, and full of people who get used up and thrown away. She said I was being a bit harsh, that some people love it. I asked her why so many people leave it if they love it so much. She didn't have an answer. Sunday, the 1st of July. Mum showed me an article today about a tech startup. Some 22-year-old just sold an app for millions. I don't even need millions, but I'd like a career where I get to be creative, solve problems, and not risk my life every time I clock in. Tuesday, the 3rd of July. A guy from a demolition company came to talk at school today. He said the industry is changing, that it's safer than ever. But then he admitted companies are still cutting corners to save money. That's a problem, isn't it? It only takes one bad day. I asked him about corruption. He said he'd talk to me afterwards, but he didn't. Friday, the 6th of July. I think I've made my mind up. I don't want a job that treats me like I'm disposable. I want a career with a future where I can work indoors, where I don't have to worry about the next economic crash leaving me unemployed. Demolition and construction? No thanks.